It's not that easy.
Yeah.
First of all, I've spent all my life since 5 as an athlete, boxing up my emotions, pushing them to the side, and
Bottling up all of
staying laser focused on what I trained to do.
It's kind of
You don't have no
ironic.
place for being emotional in an athletic endeavor, certainly not in wrestling or fighting.
Yeah.
And so now they want me to walk out in front of this camera and let all that out. I'm like, I don't know if I know how to do that. That's very weird.
That's so funny. I had never considered. That's the most ironic thing ever. Like you're taught to bottle your emotions up, and now you're trying to go do something that you have to
You
show
get to
emotions
let them
for.
out. Yeah, and it's not an easy thing to do with a bunch of strangers standing around watching, and
Yeah.
you know,
Looking at
memorizing
you,
the
zooming in
lines
on you.
was never an issue. You know, I was a foreign language and literature major in college. I was a air traffic controller in the Army. I mean,
Yeah.
you're memorizing call signs as they come over the radio so that you can regurgitate them right back to that pilot who's in air trying to land at your airfield.
Yeah.
The phraseology and all that's all rote memory. Certainly learning a language as an adult is all rote memory. And so memorizing lines was never hard. That was the easy part. Finding meaning in those lines and finding a way to relate to those characters, it was the real challenge.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're trying to tell the truth. Why is this guy doing the things he's doing? He's going to do and say things in this movie and in this script that I would never say or do in real life. But I still have to find a
Randy
way
Couture.
to portray him
Yeah.
and tell the truth.
Yeah.
If I'm trying to act, it's never going to work. It's not going to look right. It's not,
Yeah.
you know. So that's what acting is. There's a process involved in that, and finding a way to relate to that character that you're reading on in black and white on a two-dimensional page,
Yeah.
which is a real process and a real challenge.
Yeah. I mean, well, I guess it's probably a reason why it's, it's considered work because
Yeah.
it is work.
Yeah.
Like you got to put a lot of work in it to figure out how to do that.
Yeah,
stuff.
what did De Niro say? Not that he's one of my favorite actors with how crazy he's gotten in recent years, but
Yeah, I don't know.
he said, they don't pay me to act, they pay me to wait. Because
They
a
pay
whole
me to
bunch of
wait?
acting is sitting around waiting.
It's just
Oh,
it's
my
basically like
gosh.
the military then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Army prepared me very, very well.
The Army prepared
I
me
jokingly
very
say
well.
that all the time. But he said, oh, they don't pay me to act. I love to act. They pay me to wait.
That's funny.
Because
as
you
hell.
end up sitting in your trailer, sitting in that chair, waiting for that next setup, for that next scene, for that next thing. And, there's, between 100 and 400 people on a set that all have a job. It's like a village that's working around you until the director says, hey, come on, we're ready. And then you walk out in front of that camera and you perform.
Yeah.
It's a crazy thing.